Hello friends, and welcome to another edition of On the Farm. Today we feature the closing ceremony of the 21st edition of the Department of Agriculture Summer Job Attachment Program, where we grant school leavers the opportunity to get an inside look into the workings of the Ministry and Department of Agriculture. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, our feature.
Agriculture, sustaining families, building economies.
This message has been brought to you by the Ministry of Agriculture in collaboration with the Ministry of Education.
Welcome back to On the Farm. As I said, we feature the closing ceremony of the 21st edition of the department's Summer Job Attachment Program. Let's take a look.
And welcome to this short but significant closing ceremony to mark the end of the Student Job Attachment Program that's run by the Ministry and the Department of Agriculture here in Prospect. I'm hoping that everyone would have learned something over the past 6 weeks. 6 weeks, was it? Over the past 6 weeks, I know you would have been attached to 7 different sections. The agro-processing unit, vet services, abattoir extension, forestry, small farm, clerical, and any other I miss? Marketing division. So I'm hoping you would have gave those divisions your all. I'm hoping that I don't get any reports about misbehavior and so on, and that you were good students during the past 6 weeks. I hope you would have learned something. I hope those guys from those divisions would have sparked something in you and sparked some interest for agriculture. We are getting old and we need young blood within the agriculture sector for the upcoming years. So I'm hoping that some of these faces may appear within the agriculture structure in time to come. We have in our presence here our PS, Mr. Huey Sargent, our Director, Mr. Randy Elliott, our Clerical Manager, Janelda, and our very able Secretary, Mrs. Taylor, from the Ministry here with us this morning. I'm going to ask Mr. Elliott to give a little brief remarks. I know he wasn't here from the start of it, but he's well versed, and he has been here over the years with the Job Attachment Program. So Mr. Elliott, our Director, I ask you now to give a few remarks, a few brief remarks.
I have not yet to hear any bad reports on any of you. I would have seen some of you during the time, I would have seen some of you during this week at work. And I must say that I've been pleased with the performance of the group this year. It's a big group. And you guys are not the first group. The department and ministry have been doing this for almost 21 years now, which is almost older than, well, older than all of you here. What we hope from this training is that persons who come to this training, it's not about you making some extra monies, but it's about a learning opportunity, and not just about agriculture, but about the real world of work. Because some of you probably will be going out to the real work very shortly, and it's no longer a school setting. We at the department, and I would have said this over the years, and I will say it now, I do not expect all of you to return here. But if from out of this group, even one from out of this group, then we could say that we have been successful. From this program, we have persons came here, went off to university. We have vets, we have extension officers, we have livestock production officers, who all came to this program, including teachers. One such teacher that actually came to this program, for those of you at the Charlestown Secondary School, is Ms. Shariska Brown, who actually came to this program. All right, so the program, I must say that it is one that is very well structured. For those who are still continuing school, we expect to see some of you next year. Again, we're glad for the opportunity to work closely with you guys, and we wish you every success in the upcoming school year. And for those who are leaving school, we also wish you best of success in the life ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Director, for those short but timely words. As you would have mentioned, Sheriska was one of those past attachment students. We also had Dwight Brown and Quincy Bad, who is now working with us in the department for quite some time now. So we are expecting that some of you would join the department in the future and get the opportunity to go to university and come back to contribute towards the development of agriculture for the next years to come. Without further ado, I'll call our PS, Mr. Sergeant, to give a few remarks.
Good morning, everyone. I wasn't here from the beginning, but I'm happy to see we have a nice mix. Well, not so nice. We have the males in the smaller numbers. But what I'm hoping for is that you would have learned quite a bit in terms of agriculture and see the importance of agriculture to the island of Nevis. I know when you look around, you see people in jacket and tie and all these fancy clothes. That does not necessarily mean that they're the persons making the most or the biggest impact in our community. If you would have learned properly, as I hope that you would have done, you would note that you could make quite a bit of money from agriculture. We have the livestock sector, we have the crop sector. And one of the things you must understand is that people have to eat. When every other sector in the economy may go down, people still have to eat. So when things are good, people have to eat. When things are bad, people have to eat. So as agricultural persons, you are responsible for producing food on the island of Nevis. Sometimes we have hurricanes and we cannot import food. If you can produce maybe 1 or 2 goats that we can use for mutton. We have chickens, we have eggs, we have tomatoes, lettuce. Anything that you can eat, you will always be in a position where you can have an income and you can do very well from it. So sometimes you might have to dress up in a polo shirt or something a little worse. But don't worry. What is important is what is in the bank and what you can use it for. So with those few words, I'm trusting that you would have learned quite a bit and you would be able, as you go on into the next school year and beyond, that you would have been able to have that interest so that you can come forward into the agriculture sector. I like to say the agriculture sector is the most important sector in our economy. And by your participation in this program, it shows that you are interested and that you can do something to help yourself, but also you can help our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PS Sergeant, for those remarks. I know some of you who would have been attached to the Abattoir section would have seen the numerous processes that meat go through and things that could be made from just, a sheep or goat, a cow or something like that. So I hope that sparks some interest to get into some sort of processing and also to grow some, beef, pork or mutton so you can make some monies from the Abattoir section. We are coming to the end, but before we do so, we want to call on one of the students to say something on behalf of the students that are here and to share a little of her experience maybe with us this morning. We would like to call Dashella Richards to the podium. Give her a round of applause.
Good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of all of us, we would like to thank you for having us for the 6 weeks. It was quite an experience, especially with the Abattoir and the marketing division, to see all what's going on, and especially the agro-processing, to see how a lot of stuff is done. We would just like to thank you for this opportunity.
Short and sweet and right to the point. I love that. I mean, you say you were a bit scared, but I think you did well. Let's give her another round of applause. Okay, it's time now to get a little token, a little certificate to you, the participants. So I'll call on, we don't want to leave out the ladies, right, in this. We are all about equal opportunity and so on. I'll call on Miss Taylor now, and Mrs. Doe will do the honors in, come on, let's give them a round of applause.
As I call your name, please come forward. Zashini Hamilton, Dashella Richards, Nigel David, Kelvin Williams, Angelique Mahes, Shadaya Mitchell, Alexandra Weeks, Elkan Edwards, Dericia Wallace, Tyrese Watts, Shawan Mills, Tyreek Nibbs, Tavez Taylor, Ifansia Samuel, Devontae Librard, Azonja David, Rydell Jeffers, Donella Thompson, Imani Lawrence, Cora Hyman,
we want to say thank you for being with us for the 6 weeks. We expect that you go back into the community and demonstrate something that you would have learned within the agriculture department. All right? Hope everybody had a good time. I know Ms. Richards would have spoken on behalf of you guys. I hope that everyone experienced something great at the Department of Agriculture, and see you sometime soon. I'll see you sometime in, doing some agriculture, into some agriculture venture or some agriculture business. We want to say thank you, and this is the end of your stay with us. Thank you.
Well, friends, that's it for another edition of On the Farm. The Ministry and the Department of Agriculture continues to do what we can to promote agriculture, eating healthy, buying local and eating local. The 21st edition was a success, and we look forward to the 22nd edition. In addition to that, we are getting ready for World Food Day, which is celebrated on the 16th day of October each year. Look out for us on our week of activities. We have some exciting things in store for you. Until next time, I am Rohan Isles, and I'll see you on the farm.